Good morning. We are so delighted that you're here to share in our special collaboration of our African dance program in third grade. This is a really special year. It's our 25th year. And we thought that we would bring some students who have experienced this amazing, exciting program from our middle and upper schools to share with you about this tradition and about their experiences. So I want to welcome our upper school students and middle school students.
Good morning, I'm Jordan Wright.
My name is Evan White-Wong.
And I am Holden Jackson. We are upper school students at GA.
Third graders at GA have been working with Miss Janine and the Junior Performing Arts Company to learn about West African drum and dance traditions for the past 25 years. Miss Janine comes with her amazing team of drummers, musicians, and artists who teach us so much about the residency with the third grade each year.
The very first year, in March of 2000, this performance was a simple morning assembly in the lower school assembly area, and certainly did not have the polish that you will see in today's assembly.
Throughout the years, Miss Janine and the Junior Performing Arts Company have worked with the third grade teachers to grow this program into the magnificent experience that our third graders have today. The slideshow you have been seeing this morning so far shows some pictures from over the years.
We remember the excitement of making clothes to wear at the dance and getting the courage to perform in front of the whole lower school.
Miss Janine and members of the Junior Performing Arts Company, it's our pleasure to return to the 25th anniversary of African dance at GA to honor you and the Junior Performing Arts Company. On behalf of over 10,000 Germantown Academy students whose spirits and lives you have touched over the last 25 years, please accept our gratitude for all that you do here at GA.
We and the students from the middle school are here to welcome you. Thank you for 25 years of engagement with Germantown Academy and to share some of our favorite memories of learning through African dance.
I remember the best part of my day would be when we started walking down to the wrestling room because I was so excited to learn more of the dance and have fun with all my friends.
I remember we had to pick out fabric from the store to sew together our clothes for the African dance. It was a lot of fun during dance practice in the wrestling room below the music room.
I remembered rehearsing in the wrestling room and having fun practicing it with my class and giving a little speech about the background of our dance from Mali.
My name is Darcy Moffat, and I remember how I really loved that sometimes for some parts of the dance, she would figure out some of the steps based off our skills. She was always so energetic, and I loved it.
My name is Sonam Banga, and I remember practicing with our class and how every class had a different dance. I had a lot of fun, and the best part for me was learning about the African drums.
My name is Nev Munns, and something I remember is all the amazing fun we had on the turf. Miss Janine's the most energetic and fascinating person I've ever met. She makes it so fun. The African dance was definitely the highlight of my third grade experience.
I'm McKenna, I'm a junior. I loved learning the African dance, and it's one of my top highlights of my lower school, along with the Henry VIII play. Learning how to hear and recognize different drum beats helped me later when I did percussion, and looking back at it, I think it rekindled my love for dance. I remember, I think on our first day, Miss Janine said something about like stomping, and I did it right, and she told me, and in front of the class, I was very self-conscious, but I was also very excited, and I remember different parts of the dance and putting our costume together, and even sometimes like the song that we sang. I started dance again in 6th grade, and my love for it has grown exponentially, and it's definitely my favorite thing about 3rd grade.
So we are truly grateful for the memories, for the courage that you've instilled in our students, for the learning, and really for helping them build a sense of new identity through this experience. We are really excited to share in the 25th year with our community here, and thank you so much, and thank you to our students.
Thank you so much. For my archive. Yes, I am an archive. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, third graders and Mrs. Boer. We hope you enjoyed the dancing baobab trees. You also saw the images, well, here they are, on stage left and stage right. We are very grateful to be here today to celebrate 25 years. Let me move back so I can folks on the side. To celebrate 25 years of arts education. It's very important to us in that through music, through dance, through song, through stories, through cultural traditions, through ways of beings, we can know more about our identity. And so these connections of polyrhythms that we will present to you today in different forms and ideas of movement are all coming in and coming together through a mission that was established about 60, 70 years ago. And this would be called the African National Dance Company Movement during the time when Africa was getting her independence. It was determined that art was one of the ways that could break through politics, through social change, bring about that diversity, bring about dialogue and conversation. And also two important things, because during that time, we need to also establish, and even now, that Africa is a continent, not a... And because during this time, you know, when we were coming up with these traditions, Africa was seen as the dark continent and ugly and things as such. And so we're also here to show through these art forms that black is beautiful, right? And so it keeps, again, with that mission that we're all on for understanding ourselves, understanding each other, and creating community. So in this program today, you'll see already we have it on the wall, so I won't talk as much as I normally would so that you could just see all the fun that's going to happen. To get us started, though, we'd like to bring up Mr. Daryl Quasey-Burgee, who is our musical director, and he will just give you the names of this is more for our parents and other guests, grandparents, the names of the drums, because it's important to be able to identify and know that they are not bongos and they are not congas, right? That they are, he'll tell you, the djembe family of drums. The other thing is how the drums speak. Throughout the program, you're going to have multiple opportunities to see how the drum is talking to the students through musical pattern. So you'll get an opportunity to learn that, and then we're off to enjoy an incredible celebration of 25 years. Thank you.
Well, hello everyone, parents, children. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to the children, because when you see the remarkable job that they do, the one thing about this particular art form, it gives the ability to develop confidence in oneself and one's community. That means that they have to communicate amongst each other, and then they must find the strength in their individuality to be able to execute something. And this is very difficult. It's not easy. Even adults have difficulty with this task. This particular drum style, technique, and tradition goes back as far as the 13th century, okay? So it's proven in its structure in tradition and social development. So we are here to basically give kids that launch into their future. First of all, the confidence to know that they can achieve anything that they choose to. And by working within the realms of their community, they can achieve their goals, okay? So now, what I'd like to do is ask how many people are new to this program. Okay, so, all right, so there's not many. That's a good thing, okay? This particular part of the program is getting you to identify the drums, the language of the drum. The kids are not just dancing. They are responding to conversation that's taking place within the music, and they are articulating and executing a choreographical structure based on that conversation, okay? But the first thing we must do is introduce you to my best friends, the drums. This particular style and technique of music and drum, and oftentimes reference dance as well, is called djembe. Can you say djembe? Yeah. So sometimes you will hear the reference to the style of dance being djembe dance. The tradition of the drums are djembes. But every aspect of the drum has an individual name. Every drum has a culture attached to its origin and structure. So you have to be very specific about everything, and this is what we do with the kids. We make sure that they understand every detail about the drums and the technique of music that they are participating in. First of all, let me give you an example. There's 3 drums behind me. My friend, Mr. Terrell. Okay, these 3 drums represent 3 different ranges of tone. Okay, in every type of music, this range of tone will exist in any kind of music that you can think of, all right? First of all, we're going to start with the highest pitch, is the kinkini. Can you say kinkini? Okay, that's your high range. The next drum is a sangba. Can you say sangba? Sangba is your middle range, okay? And then the big one is called junjun. Can you say junjun? Okay. My friend next to Terrell is Mr. Steve, and he's also playing a djembe. Okay. Within the element of djembe, there's 3 different tones as well. This process and procedure creates any type of music that you can think of. Rhythmically, any style of music will come from this basic principle, okay? Now, what we're going to do is give you an idea of the communication within the music, okay? So therefore, there's been a terminology that the drum can talk. I don't know how many of you have heard of that before, but it is very true. So when you take Morse code simply comes from rhythm. And everything that we have today in regards to communication, cell phone, technology, and everything comes from that very principle. And we're going to give you an example of that, okay? We're going to play a break to a rhythm called lamba. Can you say lamba? Lamba is from the country of Mali, okay? Mali is responsible for that entire empire of the western coast of culture in that region. So everything stems from that location. But listen very closely. This break sounds like this. Okay, so at the end of that break, such as Miss Janine, I want you all to clap. That means that we are communicating, okay? Some people are too soon. Some people are too soon. So if I dial the phone, you can only answer when the phone rings, right? So the pattern is dot, 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 wait, clap. Okay? Let's try it again. Still some people are too soon. One more time. Now we're going to apply it within the rhythm. This is where you have to use your ears. You have an A in African drummer.
Thank you, Mr. Kwesi. That conveniently lines us up for our first group. So take a deep breath, 3M. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And I just want to, on the microphone, remind the students, when they look around in the theater, the amazing thing about today is everyone is here to support you. So you cannot go wrong, even when you think you do. So Lamba is a dance from the Mali Empire. Please read the program on the sides, and we'll bring them up as you're reading. Here we go. Come on up. Yes, you can clap, you can cheer during the performance. How about that? Lamba is about dancing your identity. There's several, associations, connections for this dance, and we can see one of the things we spoke about during our residency, part of the essential questions that Dunia Performing Arts Company will ask is your friendship quality. Because when you're dancing, like, who you are has to really show up. We're not just doing the movement to the music, but we're being ourselves as we learn and we do this. So we ask, what kind of friend are you? How do you navigate that friendship quality towards justice? How do we practice that? And so, very fine example indeed. Congratulations. All right. So now, it being the 25th year, I thought let's have a special little thing that Dunia can give to GA. And over the years, we have learned about the Associé mask dance tradition, which will come later in the program, a dance form from the Ivory Coast. But there are many stilt walking traditions in the diaspora and in the Caribbean, West Indies area. They have a form, and some of you have seen this on your vacations, right? Called Moko Jambi. Can you say Moko Jambi? Moko Jambi is a stilt dancer, and the idea of being on stilts is that you're so tall and so high up like a tree that you can look down on your community and serve as protection. So stilt walkers have this connection of security and protection. It also has connections to ancestor and ancestor energy. And for our little ones, don't worry, you'll be all right. Don't be afraid. All right, we're going to bring out our special guest artist. Just a minute, we'll get our music going.
Moko Jambi, 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 hey, Moko Jambi, Moko Jambi, Moko Jambi, Moko Jambi, Moko Jambi, Moko Jambi.
African drum and dance traditions is truly a part of the Germantown Academy experience because that was improvisation, right? We didn't know the Sister Mafalda was going to bring different students up. And look at how our students shine. How when they were invited on stage without instruction, they start... You saw all kinds of intelligence moving and dancing. So thank you for being spontaneous. And here we go. We're going to move on to capoeira, and we're going to ask for the teachers, for the third grade teachers. We'll need 2 volunteers from each class.
All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Are my teachers, my students coming up?
Coming up now.
All right, here we go. I'll use for music. All right, so my name is Baba Kamal. Good morning, everyone, again. All right, so 25 years is something to be, it's hard to put into words for me, the level of commitment, the level of connection that creates. So I'm going to share with you the art form of capoeira Angola, which is the African Brazilian martial art. Can everyone say capoeira? Angola. So capoeira, for those of you that have been connected to our time here at Germantown Academy, it's an African Brazilian martial art. And we have 3 main components for our martial art. And when most people think of martial arts, we think mostly of kicking, punching, blocking, and fighting. We have a very strong historical and cultural context for our art form. Capoeira is disguised or considered a fight that's also a dance. So we have our musical tradition. I'm holding this instrument here that we call a berimbau. Can everyone say berimbau? So we use a musical bow that often folks look at it and they ask me all the time, is that a bow and arrow? So it's a bow, but it's our musical bow. So we have a tradition of playing instruments that combine with our song, and I'm going to teach you all a song, and we're going to put that together with our mighty third grade, and we're going to add some movement and put everything together. So the first instrument again is berimbau. I'm just going to show you just a little bit how this instrument sounds. This is a cabaça or a gourd, which is in the same family as the squash or pumpkin. It's just when it dries and gets hard, on the outside it's more like a shell. So we could use this, several ways of instruments over the years have been created with this instrument, but for us it's our speaker. It amplifies our sound. So we have a small tuner here. Can everyone say dobrao? And this is a very large corn. This is what I use to generate different sounds, and a small hand shaker. Everyone say kashishi. And the language that we use for all of our instruments is Brazilian Portuguese, okay? So before we start, just to get everybody going, nice and loud, everybody say, bom dia. Bom dia. All right, one more time, bom dia. Bom dia. All right, and that's just good morning, you know, it's just a great morning. All right, here we go. We have that sometimes. All right. That last note was supposed to be like that. All right. All right, so we're going to add a few instruments before we go any further. Mr. Steve is holding a pandero. You might look at that. Yes, pandero. One more time, everyone say pandero. So we look at that instrument, we might call it a what? Call it a tambourine, right? But in our culture, our tradition of Capoeira Angola, we call it a pandero. Everyone stick out your hand. You didn't know you had a pandero with you. So you're going to use your other hand, and when you play pandero, you're just going to hit here. Everyone say, don, ha, don. Here we go, put it together. Don, ha, don. Don, ha, don. Don, ha, don. Don, ha, don, and don, ha, stop. Excellent. So remember that rhythm. It's a 3-beat rhythm. All right, so Mr. Steve is playing pandero. Mama Janine has the agogo. Can everyone say agogo? And our agogo is a double-headed bell. So if you put 2 fingers out when you play agogo, imagine that you're holding the agogo. And really easily, we're going to say, dong, ding, dong. Dong, ding, dong. Dong, ding, dong. And dong, ding, stop. Excellent. One more time. Agogo. And we also have heckle, heckle. All right. Now the heckle, heckle is a lightweight instrument. It's made from a piece of wood. Anyone know what type of wood that is? All right, excellent. It's made from bamboo. So if you just put your hand out, we're going to take our other finger and go back and forth on our arm. Everybody say, Rick, rock, Rick. Excellent. Rick, rock, Rick. Good. Rick, rock, Rick, and Rick, rock. Excellent. All right, one more time. Everyone say, heckle, heckle. All right. All right, we got 2 agogos. Okay. All right, and Mr. Quasi is going to play our version of our bass drum, which we call an atabaki. Can everyone say atabaki? All right, so when you play atabaki, you get the opportunity to go a little deeper in your voice, all right? So everyone say, boom, ba, doom. Good. Boom, ba, doom. Boom, ba, doom. Boom, ba, doom. And boom, ba, doom. All right, excellent. So these are the instruments that back us up. Now, what do they back up? They back up our musical song. So we have also call and response with our own voices. So I'm going to teach you all a traditional song in capoeira. We have a lot of young people here, and I love working with young people because as they get into themselves, they have their own ways of communicating. They have little slangs or little gestures that they use that the adults don't always understand what's going on. But we have to always stay sharp, right? We have to always stay connected to them because we learn so much from our young ones. So capoeira had this own tradition with actually maintaining the culture of capoeira even during times of difficulty, such as what we call the Great Ma'afa, or the slave trade, where capoeira was almost destroyed. So it was a situation where capoeira was banned for a period of more than 100 years. You were not allowed to participate in cultural activities such as capoeira, even going to school, getting married, gatherings of any kind for people of African descent. So sometimes they practiced capoeira in secret, and they would say to each other, today's a good day to practice capoeira, or today's not good, let's do it tomorrow. So in order to get this message across, they would sing back and forth. So this song, or this corrido, everybody say corrido. This capoeira song is a message to let folks know when it's safe to practice and when it was not. So everybody repeat after me. Oh, sim, sim, sim. Oh, sim, sim, sim. Oh, now, now, now. Oh, now, now, now. All right, wonderful. So we're going to put that phrase together, and then we're going to add our music. And then we're going to show some movements. Everybody ready? All right, here we go. One more time. Oh, sim, sim, sim. Oh, sim, sim, sim. Oh, now, now, now. Oh, now, now, All right, so we put that phrase together. I'll call out, you call back. And then when we start to put everything together, I'm going to start to sing again. The movements in our tradition come from the energy of the community. So when you sing, when we play, musicians don't just play for themselves, we play for everybody here. So when we start to sing again, we'll sound like this. I'll sing first, you sing it back. Oh, sing, sing, sing. Oh, now, now, now. Now your turn. Oh, sing, sing, sing. Oh, now, now, now. Oh, sing, sing, sing. Oh, now, now, now. Oh, sing, sing, sing. Oh, now, now, now. Oh, sing, sing, sing. Oh, now.
Sing it loud from your heart. Louder.
Oh, sing, sing, sing. Oh, now, now, now. Everybody. Oh, sing, sing, sing. Oh, now, now. Oh, sing. Good. Oh, mi amai, mi difícil.
improvisation, and we continue. So the stage is really getting warmed up. Now we're at the point, and congratulations for our demonstrators who came out to do capoeira today and didn't know you were coming out. Again, being ready and being prepared, this matters. So we're going to bring up 3R for Sinte Dance Traditions. 3R, please stand up. Where are you? Oh, you're here. And as they come to the stage, we're going to sing a chant that is a simple chant in the Susu language. You know, you're at home, you're sitting around, you're bored, you want something to do. What do? You call a friend. So we're going to sing a song that is connected to not calling them on the phone, but old school way when you'd go outside and shout and look on the street for your friends. Here we go. Come on up. Ando, 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 sa. Ando, 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 sa. Ando, 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 Okay. Couple of notes. One, when the students are doing solos, which you just saw individually, you know, as a set, we could have called it chaos, but you saw everyone doing their solos. They created their movements. They changed them when they wanted to change them, and they had 2 ideas that they got to present, which was amazing. In our other group, where we saw Lamba, and they were in circles and they stood up to dance, again, we had, after learning the movements, learning about the culture, the tradition, the art forms, the students made their own decisions and choices as a group for Lamba on what solos. So, we're going to now bring out another treat, and then we'll get towards the end to close out our program with 3N to dance Soli, and you'll see more solos in there. But we're bringing out the Assassier mask dance tradition.
Hey, wonder lady, Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Hey, oh, that's your, hey, wonder lady, hey, wonder,
Lots of protection with our stilt walkers, lots of beautiful energies. Part of the residency, the capoeira and the mask dance traditions show up in our student learning as well as our drum and dance. So now we're at that point where we're coming to the close of our program. And we're going to invite 3 and up to do a very wonderful dance called Soli. Come on up. Start with the song when you're singing. Oh, me? I got it. Okay.
Bye.
Hands on the side and walk off with their chin up.
Yes, you gotta wait your turn.
Yes. Yes, they did. Congratulations, third grade. And congratulations, Dunia Performing Arts Company and Germantown Academy, right? We just are surrounding ourselves with our greatness, with our power, with our joy, with our learning. And it proves that dance is a course of study. Right? Like people think, oh, it's just fun. It's fun, but you can ask the students about how hard the work is, right? They are, in the beginning of the program, Mr. Kwesi taught us the break. So in each dance, as you were listening, there was a different rhythm and a different break for each dance. In Sinte, they had two different breaks they had to listen to. So in addition to memorizing the choreography, knowing where to be, knowing about the cultural traditions and the purposes of the dance, in a live performance, what you also saw, and this is what we're especially proud of, is how they negotiated the space and making corrections right in front of us. It just unfolded in the most powerful way. And we want you to know, third graders, each and every class, you did a fabulous, fabulous job. We are very proud of you. Really? Like they were dancing. It wasn't like, yes, third grade. We also want to shout out the fourth grade because if it wasn't for the fourth grade, the third graders could not have done such an incredible job because they sat in the audience. And the fifth grade, big up to the fifth and the fourth graders. Right? Because just your presence lets the third grade, the class up and coming, know that they can do this. That we don't know how it's done, but when we get into the studio, when you see someone else do it, all of your classmates, your friends, then you can do it too. And so that's what we want you to know. Try new things, learn about new cultures, and always, always keep learning with you. So we are coming to the end of our program, and we normally would teach a dance for everyone here, but I have to check in. Okay, sorry, I don't know which boss to look at. With love. Good, 6 minutes to learn Sinte. Fortunately, one of our classes did perform Sinte, so you've seen that. It sort of sounds like this, long break. Yes, so we're going to ask, and for our second graders, first graders, preschooler, kindergartners and preschoolers, the third grade have given you this opportunity to also learn. So we're going to ask everyone in the audience to try this. You know your body, you know your range of motion, so take care of yourself. Get ready, do what we do. Parents, I don't see your arms up. Now you're here to learn too. You pay all your money at this fine institution, so let's all learn and get our money, our value out of it. Do it one more time. That is the long break for Sinte. We're only going to focus on long break. We're going to just take 2 movements. And teachers, we always invite you up on stage. We're letting you know you're learning the dance, but we'll invite you up. When I say peace, you say quiet. Peace. Peace. So we love the encouragement. Teapot is our first movement. Come on up, Mrs. Board. We're going to go when you're on stage. 5, 4, 3, 2. When you're on stage, we mirror the audience that we're facing. Yes, 3rd grade teachers, we're going to bring you up too. Come on up, 3rd grade teachers. All teachers, come up. And administrators. We'll watch them. Yes. We're going to spread out. Let's move up some. We can move up a little. Say I love GA. You see the teachers are running to the stage. Yep. Administrators up front, we need a photo op. All right. They'll stay. Coming up front. All right. Peace. Peace, teachers. Oh, you don't have to open it up. Mr. Quasey will see me. I'm going to put my hand. All right. Never mind, you've parted the river. Am I allowed to say that? Okay, here we go. So, teachers, we're facing the audience, so it means we mirror them. So when I say go to the right, we go to the left, right? So all our movements will be left bound. Do you have enough room? Move up a little. So, we all learned the long break. Everyone, because of our timing, you can stand up and do it with us right away. But teapot is 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be careful the edge. 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Keep going and chop, 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 chop. Good. So we're going to do long break. Teapot, long break. Long break. Make them short, Mr. Quasey. show up, work hard, and invest in their learning, because here's an example with the teachers to come up. And of all the schools we go to throughout the school year, this is probably one of the largest group to run up on stage. Like, you all ran on stage. So you didn't have to beg you. I'm going to pass the mic back for our closing, but I want to introduce everyone and thank you again for our 25 years. We are just very grateful. It isn't just for us to come here for you all, but imagine like where we were 25 years ago, right? A little bit less than a third of my age or more. And how as artists, as teaching artists, Germantown Academy has provided us with an opportunity to grow and learn. Thank you. I'll do hearts. Our most fabulous, Mrs. Boer. Thank you. Who, when we first came to the school and said, you can please sit, and we said, do you know the names of the drums 25 years ago? When students didn't, at Germantown Academy, they all raised their hand and could start talking about the instruments, which is important because it connects to a region, it connects to a people, and it connects to a culture. So a lot of learning is done here. Thank you again.
Thank you once again. Thank you for being an excellent audience. Thank you for being great participants and really supporting our dancers on the stage. Thank you to third grade for being fantastic, and their teachers. Thank you for supporting us. And thank you again to Miss Janine and everyone here on stage and the Dunia Performing Arts Company. We look forward to many more years in the future. And thank you to Mr. Paul Moffitt, who really supported all of the amazing technical theater today. And and thanks to all your parents and family for coming today and cheering on this exciting tradition of GA.